Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Friday night at Chili City Field, the Mets got their first victory of the season as they beat the Cincinnati Reds 4-3. Lots of stories in this game, but none bigger than Lucas Duda, named the starting first baseman earlier in the day. He hit two two-run homers to account for all the Met runs.
Yeah, 4 RBIs for Lucas, 2 fastball. Well, actually, a changeup, the first one, hitting into right center field. And then he got one off towards the end of the bat that he had a humpback line drive right down the line into the Mo zone.
It's great to have certainly have him step forward and step up today and do what he did. We needed it as a team immensely. So I salute him. As we've said many, many times, sometimes it's just about confidence, and maybe once in a while, when you feel good about yourself, you can start to do what everybody expects you to do.
Yeah, one was a changeup that was kind of up, and I was fortunate enough to, barrel it. And then the next pitch was a fastball. Same thing.
A guy like him, he deserves, to have a lot more games like that. He works his butt off, and he really worked his butt off this offseason to come back in shape and ready to go. And, it's good to see him have that kind of success this early because I think that'll springboard him into a good year.
So he responds to getting the starting job from his manager, makes his manager look like a genius. Mets finally get on the board, got good pitching from Mejia, Ronnie.
Mejia was outstanding, career high with 8 strikeouts.
The conditions were just brutal, and, to pitch as well as he did and throughout that lineup, he made big pitches when he had to. His slider was very, very effective. His changeup was very effective. That was the pitch last year I thought was a big difference in his repertoire, was not only to have the changeup, but the command of the changeup, because, just get you put something else in those hitters' heads that you can, something you can get them out with.
That's pretty tough. So, I try to do the best I can, but I don't feel, sometimes I don't feel my fingers, so I can doing it. So I go now, throw strike, and do the best I can. That's what I say. So.
Then Terry Collins went to the veterans, and Lannon stumbled a little with the 2-run home run to Bruce, but Farnsworth was great, and then Valverde, of course, getting the save to get the Mets their first win.
They did an awesome job, both of them. They both came in and did a great job out of the bullpen, and in a big spot, 1-run game. We need that, and it was nice to see them come in and really put together good outings.
Really a big outing by Kyle Farnsworth to get us to the 9th inning. And Jose, he's one thing we know about closers, and the game can always be interesting. So, but I've been told by a lot of guys, this guy just he believes in what he does, and he challenges people to swing the bat. So it was a good game for us tonight. We needed it badly.
We got swept by the Nationals at home. They're a great team. Tip your hat. But we got some things to turn around, and hopefully we can continue to play well and build on this win tonight.
And along the way in the 8th inning, Anthony Recker throws out Billy Hamilton trying to steal as the tying run, and that certainly helped.
Well, Recker is, every time they ask him to do something, you say it, Keith, he always does something positive. And I was watching him in between innings when he threw the ball down to second, he bounced it into center field. Did not bounce this one as he got Hamilton easily.
Last season, I didn't throw the ball as well as I know I could, so I made a point to really work on that in the offseason, my footwork, and then coming into spring training, just kind of getting back to some of the things I had done a couple years ago to really get myself in a better position to throw the ball. So, yeah, that was definitely something I worked on a lot.
Brett got a good ball to handle, made great footwork, and you got to make a great throw, and he made a great throw right on the money. And again, when you win tough games, you got to have big plays, and that was a big play for us.
So the Mets, after 3 straight losses, get their first win. They'll try and make it 2 straight on Saturday afternoon. Dylan G gets his second start of the year against Johnny Cueto. Our coverage begins with Pepsi pregame live at 12:30 Saturday on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.